We are going to now look at a Republican primary so absurd, so unhinged, so disconnected and untethered from reality that someone who's really pretty nuts politically, Liz Cheney, looks like the voice of reason in comparison. And I'm going to explain that. I'm going to defend that statement. Liz Cheney is a current House of Representatives congresswoman representing Wyoming in the U.S. House of Representatives. She's got quite a primary. She has become a popular target of Donald Trump's, popular target of the Trumpian right, and they want to get her out. And Wyoming PBS held a debate between Liz Cheney and her challengers. And Liz Cheney is a Republican whose politics I disagree with, who recently said insane things about abortion. But alongside the cast of characters running against her, she seems completely sane and normal. Check out this series of highlights. This looks like a Saturday Night Live skit. It really does. But these are the people that she's running against. And you'll see that when we hear from Liz Cheney kind of sprinkled in here, she sounds completely sane because of the people around her. Check this out.
We're going to go to what we call a lightning round.
January 6th
was a setup from the beginning. We cannot have actual, oh gosh. See, anyway.
Right.
What we saw happen on January 6th was clearly an attempt to delay the count of the electoral votes.
Coronavirus vaccine policy.
They knew Fauci had awards for his work in cytokines.
Mr.
Right.
Fauci is one of the most corrupt individuals in Washington, D.C. We are to oppose any vaccines.
Everybody ought to get vaccinated, and we need to do everything we can to protect ourselves from future viruses.
Wyoming
Right. Compared to the rest of them, Liz Cheney sounds sane.
residents' faith in the election process.
I understand when I talked to Mike Lindell, he did say that there was a small portion of voter fraud in this state, but that is alarming.
What about Facebook using the system to steer people? We know for a fact all the major internets do that.
We have a number of internets, and we're going to be looking at them very, very strongly.
Thousand Mules movie is something that I think we have great concern about.
Voting machines that, are suspected fraud.
There are politicians in this country, beginning with Donald Trump, who have lied to the American people. He consistently has said that the election was stolen when it wasn't.
Ukraine is corrupt. We started it. We got involved. We pushed them into being against the Russian government.
Money laundering. I think that's the biggest ticket for the Ukrainians and the Biden administration.
It's the front line in the battle for freedom. And I think we've got to elect serious leaders.
Yeah. The Ukraines. I like that. The only serious person on the stage is Liz Cheney, and she's pretty nuts. I disagree with her politics, but to some degree on some issues, she's tethered to reality. She went on later in the debate to point out that her opponent, Hageman, I forget her first name, the things that Hageman is saying about the election are the exact same claims that got Rudy Giuliani and Sidney Powell disbarred as attorneys.
I think that in Wyoming we have tremendously secure elections. I also know that the truth matters. And the claims that Mrs. Hageman is making about the 2020 election are the same claims for which the president's lead lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, was disbarred.
True.
They are the same claims for which Sidney Powell has had her law license suspended.
Right.
They are simply not true. It is not true that there was sufficient fraud to change the results of the 2020 election. The president's own attorney general has said that. The president's own deputy attorney general has said that. And I mean President Trump. President Trump's campaign manager said that. President Trump's White House counsel said that. President Trump's own family.
All right. So you get it. She sounds completely sane. And yet, just 12 hours ago, Liz Cheney made some wild claims about Democrats murdering babies. She's nuts, but she's a lot less nuts than the people on the stage with her. It's a circling the drain of sorts that we have. It's a race to the bottom.
And that's to make sure that every American understands what today's Democrat Party stands for with respect to babies. and with respect to the murder of babies. We have seen now in states across the country the introduction of legislation that would enable the killing of babies. This is not about abortion. This is about killing babies after they are born.
She is also bonkers. But look at the people running against her. This does not bode well for the country. That debate looked almost like it would be a skit. I don't actually know. Like, that lightning round thing is so cartoonish. If Saturday Night Live wants to do a parody of it, if they want to satirize it, how do they do it? I'm not even sure they can, because it's a parody of itself. And whoever wins in that race, it's bad. Liz Cheney, I guess, is sort of like marginally less bad. And that's that's the most positive spin I can possibly put on it. Our sponsor, Javi, makes coffee from concentrate. This is so fast and easy and convenient, and I'm looking for fast, easy, and convenient right now. But I don't want to sacrifice on flavor. The taste is great. It's cost effective. You can use it for hot or cold coffee. It comes in original, decaf, caramel, or caramel. Please pick whichever pronunciation you want. French vanilla and mocha. It does not have sugar. It does not have dairy. You can add whatever liquid you want, water, milk, oat milk, etc. The ingredients are delicious coffee concentrate. And for the flavored ones, natural flavors. The coffee is ethically sourced. Click the link in the description. Use code PACMAN for 25% off.